One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Welcome to spectacular Boca Raton, Florida. Flagler Credit Union Stadium, home to the Florida Atlantic Owls. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Florida Atlantic Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Redhawks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Florida Atlantic's offense will get the first possession of the game. And David, if you like big plays, and I know you do, and highlight real catches, and I know you do, we've got a guy for you on this offense.
Man, it's so fun to watch him, not for defensive coordinators and defensive players, but this is a guy that can make...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Quick strike complete. Guys, let's talk about Florida Atlantic. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out...
Breaks into the open. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Looking for the score. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
And that's just a huge missed opportunity on offense. QB missed his guy wide open in the end zone. You might not get another clean look like that in the rest of this game.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it, just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the Miami Redhawks offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others, that they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win. I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
The Redhawks are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. On his way from around the 50. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Flips it out on the screen. Oh, what a move. Turning it on. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll try the right side. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Baker. Grabbed behind the line, it's Terrell. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Florida Atlantic gets to the line quickly. They'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to buy time. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Owls! This guy is so slippery, so elusive. He just vaporizes right in front of the defense.
It's crazy. You can play touch football in an elevator and lose to this guy. He's that kind of quick.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, this defense is setting the tone early. 3 and out on the first drive, and on the first play, the second drive, they get a TFL. They are sending a very clear and
they get to the quarterback and knock him down back in the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Hit as he throws.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they put it in play. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back, gonna let it fly. He caught it. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2. Florida Atlantic comes to the line on 1st and goal. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass. Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, but the defense tackles him at the 3. On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Owls.
I bet this coaching staff is jacked up to get this offense firing so fast early in the season. On point. A lot of times it takes time to build the rhythm. It takes time to get it rolling. This offense starting the season off with a bang.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air, it's Quinn. Pressure coming. Trying to get rid of it. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Redhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got him. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. And the Owls with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the ground, it's Terrell. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Messer. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get...
There he goes! And he's brought down after a nice gain.
All right, defense. It ain't working, right? They're stringing together several 1st downs here. We're going to need to change this up, find something we can disrupt the quarterback and mess up this offense a little bit.
Under fire. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now facing a 3rd and long. To throw, it's Baker. Under fire. And he will score. Touchdown, Owls.
Now you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Redhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the inside. Runs through a tackle. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Redhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Going for it all. Touchdown, Miami. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Well, let one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was, we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
He breaks a tackle. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. It's Baker. Rushes on him. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got it. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They're going back to the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. 2nd down coming up. Wants to go up top. They're setting up the screen. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Back to pass. Grab behind the line. It's Thurman. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. And the Owls line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. It's a seam wide. Who gives a hoot? The Owls do. It's a touchdown. A great catch and run for 6.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing. Take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got it in the middle. It's Perry. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Creates a little room. Oh, he's got some space. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Red Hawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Scanning the field, it's Quinn. With the catch, it's Hendricks. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. On the move, it's Newman. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Splits the uprights from 56, and he's got 3 on the board. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
You know, the beautiful thing about being a quarterback is you can throw a little drag route, and they can take it 60. When you got fast playmakers on the outside that you can get the ball in their hands really quickly, great things can happen. 1-yard passes can turn into 60. It's beautiful to be quarterback.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Fires to the big fella. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Timeout, Florida Atlantic.
And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Never a doubt. They'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Boca Raton.
Florida Atlantic will try to kick it deep and break the seal on this second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pulled it, finds his man on the left. Breaks into the open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Got the quick pass. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. After that last completion, it's second down. Leaves it with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
It's a nice game, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Redhawks are rolling down the field.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Quick completion to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a second and long. Dropping back, it's Quinn. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Hard-hitting tackle. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into... Fires deep toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. The Redhawks will punt it away on fourth down. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Now they'll run it to the right here. Nice move to keep running. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum. And this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's going to take off. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. Florida Atlantic goes to work with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Bringing the heat.
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
Got his man downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're
touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it's been more of the same in the 2nd half for this offense, doing whatever they want. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Quinn. Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the ground with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Redhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Reads it, fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Throws toward the end zone. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. It's caught downfield. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking downfield, it's Baker. Now adjusting. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the back. Powers through the defender.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Fires to the big fella. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. This Florida Atlantic offense is on a roll. To the air on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. The decision to go for it does not pan out. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The Red Hawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Going to run it. It's Newman. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. And the Red Hawks need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. They've got the screen set up. Thought they had something set up there, but he'll be stopped just short, and it'll be fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires. Intercepted. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Got his man. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Back to throw, it's Baker. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw again. He's got it. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A bit. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Well, they were able to come out here week one and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Always expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Cal found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A perfect example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Berkeley. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Running it to the right. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
One of the things that makes this defense so hard to move the football against is their defensive line. That time, 4 guys on the field, and they're able to win. You saw that guy.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Red Hawks will line up to punt it away. That leg is staying loose already, the 5th kick of the night. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The sack by the defense forces 4th down and a punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Owls with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the right. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Dropping back, it's Baker. Pocket breaking down. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
Miami, Ohio, 13.
He'll bring it out. It's Perry. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
First down for the offense.
Gonna run it. It's Newman. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Red Hawks decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Looking to throw, it's Baker. Finds the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The play action fake. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Then how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
They'll try to get it through the air. Buys a little extra time. The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Finds him out of the backfield. At midfield, he's got room. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
Yeah, great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you wanted to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game.